Hey everybody, it's Dan Klingensmith here, author of the Creating G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero book series. I wanted to share out something I recently just came across and gives us some insight into the power fighters, the second wave of power fighters that were going to come out for G.I. Joe. So I'm going to show you a couple different renderings of the mechanical parts of the power fighters vehicles, I guess, whatever you want to call them. But so the guns and everything. And then also the characters that were supposed to come with them. One of them, Pat Stewart reminded me of an image that was in Lee's Action and News that he had sent me a while back. Has Blastoff as one of the characters, and he is actually one of the characters that was to be featured. I'll discuss the other one as we go along here. First off, I'm going to show just some screen grabs of the power fighters themselves of Wave 1 that were featured in the book. As you can see, there's several different ideations here of the power fighters. And then you kind of see some of the detailed shots of gears for this example. But what I'm trying to focus on are the images down here on the bottom. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. So these ones here is what I want you to kind of remember as we kind of go through this. Some of the different features that you'll see. Again, these are just several different ideations that he was drawing up at the time, just for the entire Power Fighters series. So here's an image that Pat had shared with me and reminding me. So one of the things that was unique about this wave was the electronics that were going to be in here, like a red laser was going to shoot out, which I remembered after I had done an earlier recording to share out that I have video of that. That I've featured on my YouTube channel a while back. So we'll watch that in a moment. But also the water that was going to be blasting out as well. So you'll see some of these call outs in these detail sheets as well. But I just wanted to kind of point that out. So here's the video real quick. I think the audio will share, but you'll at least see it. And then you'll actually see the other power fighter that wasn't featured in these.
Astro Blaster Rapid Fire lights up the sky with this realistic firing laser blaster, bringing G.I. Joe forces to their knees. There'll be nothing left standing once this super weapon is unleashed. Sergeant Sapp.
So let's get to it. So different images here. So again, I just did in Photoshop just to make it a little bit easier to kind of zoom in and go through these. But Blastoff was going to be the first character featured. So again, not the most exciting imagery when it comes to a character or vehicles, but again, all the details that went into the Joe line just shows you how meticulous they were as far as detail goes in their vehicles and figures. So here's some of the different features or things related to Blastoff. He also was going to have battery doors. You can see right there where it states that. And again, another gun. The coolest thing I think here is coming up here in a moment are these wings. So left wing is a mirror image of the right wing. So if you slow down this video and or go to my YouTube channel and watch that video again, you can kind of see there's a model of this to the right, our right, where it shows these wings kind of opened up. So it's kind of neat to see that in that video. The second character was going to be Scrap Iron. So if you recall, I mentioned going back to the book page featuring the power fighters, you'll see some of those renderings where it has this tread on the bottom as far as the design itself. So right here. So again, these are most likely we're part of Wave 2, and this is going to be the Scrap Iron design. So as we go through this, you kind of see different things. The helmet must rotate 360 degrees in either direction. The blaster on the side. And here again, right here, it talks about the battery as well as air and water hoses. So you saw in that video, spraying out water. And then here's, I think, the most telling sign is this big giant claw type of arm that it was intended to have. So again, you see some of that right here in these three renderings on that page. There's the helmet for him, as well as some other details. And Again, a lot of just details. Here's a little clip that used to hold the figures. So again, I thought it'd be kind of fun to share out something I just recently learned right after Dallas. I got home and received some information and then received some of this art. And so I wanted to share this out because it wasn't featured in the books. For those of you who don't own the books, the last 2 volumes feature all unproduced characters and vehicles. So check that out if you haven't done so already. Just a little plug for the books right now. I have about 10 sets available for sale. It's my last 10 sets. So if you haven't purchased the books, I would encourage you to go to my website, creatinggijoe.com. Check out the set. If you want to see sample pages, they're on there. If you want to see contents, table of contents, that's all on there. I'm not sure if 14 and 15 are in there just because they were all unproduced type of concepts and stuff. So I don't know if I listed it all on the website itself. But each book, of course, has table of contents. Also, if you're missing an individual volume from your collection, or if you want to make your first 6 volumes, if you have some of the older ones with the older logo and you want the official G.I. Joe logo, check out the sales that are going on right now. I am in my sell-off period. I have about a month or so left. So check them out if you haven't gotten them. I would highly recommend, if you're waiting on the full set, I would grab those as soon as you can. I have sold a lot since the Dallas show. And then I know Carson was kind enough to send out an email as well to his subscribers. So over the last month, I've sold a lot of the volumes that, or the sets, I should say, that I had. So currently 10, and that's it. I have no more after that. So this is it. So if you've been waiting to get them, I'd encourage you to do so. Again, I hope you've enjoyed the books. Hope you enjoy these videos. Let me know what you think. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Toy Files podcast. Also, I need to get that going again. Just been sidetracked with different things in life. So hope to get that back up and running. I've been talking to a couple of Hasbro guys, see what I can do to do that. So enjoy, and I look forward to seeing many of you in the near future. Thanks.